board here talking QBs and sticking with one we thought that was going to end up there. He's in the NFC West now. Baker Mayfield picked up by the Rams. Your thoughts on how we view Baker now? This will be, what, his fourth team in the last 2 or 3 years?
Well, hey, good luck to Baker Mayfield. At least he'll be in Los Angeles compared to earlier. And I'll tell you something else, though. This is a huge opportunity for Baker Mayfield. A lot of people are going to be saying, you know, the season may or may not be over after this week's game Thursday night. But if you're Baker Mayfield, you're saying, I'm getting to be with a premier play caller, premier offensive mind. I'm going to take as much advantage of this as I can. So if I'm Baker Mayfield, I'm coming with a pen and pad of paper and learning as much as I can, because guess what? He might have a chance next year to stay in LA. And anybody who's been to Los Angeles knows it's not a bad place to live. So for Baker Mayfield, for as wild and twisty-turvy season as he's had, to end up in LA, it's almost like a reward for him. A little holidays come early for our boy Baker Mayfield.
Speaking of holidays coming early, the Rams have shown they can do it better than anybody. When they announced this, check this out on the Twitter, just tweeting this to 3 complete random images we found. A Baker, May, and a Phil. I mean, you gotta like that, right, Ryan?
They're ingenious. They're leaning into the digital world, which is where we are and where the future will be as well.
They forgot to say the 1 and the 5, his record this year. Big picture here, we move on. The Rams. It doesn't look like repeat is going to happen. We've seen injuries across the board to all their stars, not just 1 or 2. Everybody. They sit 3-9. Are they on the verge of missing the postseason? I know it's a simple question, but realistically, they have to be out, right?
Yes, and what's tough is how they got here. I think one piece people are missing, the departure of Andrew Whitworth, who I'm happy for his career, amazing career. He's come over to the broadcast Jedi, but you also lost Von Miller and then Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. I mean, the hurt keeps coming. And I'll also say this, though, Brandon, there is a little bit of a silver lining here for the players, because after you win a Super Bowl, the party does not stop. So for some of these players who have that championship ring, it's going to be their first week off with no stress for almost 20 months. And yes, they would rather be playing in the playoffs, and it's time for rest. Clearly they need it, but a tough place to be for a franchise with few draft picks and aging and injured stars.
By the way, the joke is on Les Snead. Those picks will mean something just to other organizations that they've traded away. That's a perfect segue. Ryan Harris, appreciate your time. With the First Pick podcast, you can join our draft expert and Ryan Wilson, longtime GM Rick Spielman, diving into those prospects we can see playing on Sundays, of course, playing on Saturdays right now in the college ranks. Download and give them a follow.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.